Hey guys, your Italian brother here, back in Fallout New Vegas. Some sort of episode, some sort of number. Yeah, that's right. Damn straight. Alright, hey, I'm here with me, Boone, and Eddie, and Vendertron, and Isaac. Yeah. So, yeah, you guys may notice from the last episode, I'm not in the same place I was when I started. That's because I just stopped recording, went to Gun Runners, killed a bunch of people, talked to Vendertron, bought some shit, got a Barrett 50 cal.
Welcome, sir.
Got myself down to 4 caps. Spent all my money. And now we're going to continue on with life. Alright, cool. Let's get started. What do I have to do? Oh, and I drank fucking 40 Sunset Sarsaparillas. What was this? I don't even know. Huh. I'm really confused. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah. Let's continue on with this one. Cape McKern. Get to see some. You know what? I'm kind of glad that I didn't kill Driver Nephi right away, because he's the coolest person to kill, and you'll see why. Major Daughtry is going to be the really old-ass black guy, probably with his mouth hanging open. With the green beret. Probably hanging out in a corner somewhere. Nope, right here.
I see you're still alive, and that's promising.
There's a bug
Any
there.
luck on that bounty?
Looks so uninterested. He's like, I want to claim a bounty.
Right. You killed one of the psychopaths on my shit list. Let me see the scumbag's head. God damn it. That's Violet, all right. You made me one happy son of a bitch, you know that? Here, this is the bounty I put on her head. It's yours. Think you can take down another one of these scumbags? Up to you. But I can trust you to do the job, and I'd hate to see you walk away.
Actually, I have another head here.
You killed another one. Let me have a look at the head. Yeah, that's Cook. Ugh, did he always smell like this, even before he was dead? And the fiends let this guy touch their food? Well, this is payback for at least one of my troopers. She'll be glad to know he's dead. Here's your caps. That's 2 psychopaths dead. If you can bring down the 3rd, there's a bonus in it for you.
Alright, I'll go after Driver Nephi.
You've got some guts, I'll give you that. Nephi is one tough son of a bitch. Let him get close, and he'll take your head off. My advice is this. Talk to Lieutenant Gorobets. He's in charge of Alpha Team, 1st Recon. Snipers. If you're lucky, you can lure Nephi into the open and the sharpshooters can bring him down. You bring me the head, you'll still get the bounty. It's a better bet than trying to take Nephi one-on-one, but it's your call.
Where's Lieutenant Gorobets?
Out in the yard. Gorobets coordinates our sniper teams. He's been gunning for Nephi for weeks now. Only thing he hasn't had is willing bait. Don't have enough troops to order anyone beyond the fence. Not anymore, anyway.
Got it.
You've gone after the fiends before. I don't have to tell you to keep alert. Good luck.
Bye. Alright. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Now by 1. Up to 40. I don't know. Is there really anything else I want to do? No, not really. Guns up to 55. Why not? I think this has to be a 45. Which one do I want? don't know. Which one of these is it? No, it was this one. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, let's do agility. Why not? All right. So cool. By the way, first recon, most badass motherfuckers in the world. Boone was first recon. That's pretty cool. I like to think I'm first recon because I wear the beret. It's a first recon beret. Yeah. They're in here. They'll have... I'm gonna talk to all of them. They all have their stories.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm Lieutenant Gorobets, 1st Recon. If you're looking to collect a bounty, you should talk to Major Daughtry.
I'll do this first. No. I'll talk to you last. Sorry. Let's go to Sterling first.
Howdy. Name's Sterling, 1st Recon.
Not related to Lindsay Sterling at all.
I'd remember if I had.
You remember anyone who passes through here?
Got a good memory for faces, landmarks and such too. Comes with practice, that's all. And a lot of scouting from place to place.
Interesting rifle you have there. Lever action, right?
I called her the Long Carabine. Didn't always have the scope. I added that myself. Been shooting with her so long, couldn't bring myself to toss her away. Would have felt guilty to part with the old girl. The other snipers used bolt action, but Gorobets reckoned it didn't matter none if I was different, so long as I could hit my targets.
Have you always been with First Recon?
Used to be a ranger, one of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept ourselves inconspicuous. A couple friends of mine were the first to scout the dam. That was back in '73, if I recall. A lot of those rangers are dead now. Vegas always chewed men up. It's just a little more literal nowadays.
Why'd you leave the Rangers?
Well, that wasn't really a matter of choice. Got myself caught by legionaries up near Malpay. They had themselves some fun with me. Mangled my hands and feet pretty good. Wasn't much good with the pistol after that. Wasn't gonna be trekking across the waste on any more long scouts either.
How'd you manage to escape?
Caesar's boys figured I wasn't going anywhere after what they'd done to me. So they didn't bother tying me up. I crawled out of there on my elbows and knees. Must have looked a sight. Then I rolled down an embankment into the Colorado. Guess I had a mind to drown rather than give Caesar's boys the satisfaction of killing me. But a couple rangers happened to be watching from across the river. They jumped on in and pulled me out of there. Lucky break, they said.
How long have you been stationed here?
Going on 6 months now, but I reckon we'll be moving out soon enough. Can't talk about the details. Till then, we'll man the towers and keep an eye on the fiends. We've had more than our share of trouble from their direction. Whole thing smells of Caesar to me. Of course, that's just guesswork. But I'd still bet a few caps he's stirring up the locals against us.
Alright, see ya.
Always a pleasure. Keep yourself safe.
Alright, let's talk to this bitch.
Never seen you around before. What do you want?
That you should know, Cook is dead. Actually, hold on, let's wait for that one. Have you seen any serious combat here?
Not unless you count the fiends as serious. Gorobets keeps us inside the fence most of the time. Doesn't matter to me. I just shoot bad guys. Sooner or later, they'll move us out to the dam, though. That's when the shit gets nasty.
What do you mean?
Legion fights to win, and they're smart. Hell of a lot smarter than these crazy fiends. But I don't feel bad about shooting Legion boys. Fiends, on the other hand, sometimes I get pangs of conscience. Not often, but sometimes.
First I've heard of conscience in a while.
Some cute little junkie bitch, so fucked up she doesn't even know that she's the bad guy. And I've got a headshot her. Makes me think. Might just be sex, though. I see some cute little number and I'd rather get in her pants. So maybe I'm a stone-cold bitch after all.
How about a date? I like tough women.
Yeah, right. You're sniffing up the wrong skirt. Try me again when you're tall, blonde, and female.
You're a sniper?
What gave me away? The big gun, the shades, or the attitude?
The big gun.
Yup. A lot of people make that connection. Big gun. Sniper. Some people don't even need to ask.
This bitch. Alright, I'll come back to this. Bye.
Hey, my man. Ten of Spades. First Recon sharpshooter. At your service.
You alright?
Oh, yeah. Fine. Just a little stutter. Had it since I was a kid. Doesn't stop me from kicking ass.
I'm sure it doesn't. Are you no, I'm kidding. I'm sure it doesn't.
Damn right.
Ten of Spades, where'd you get that name?
The LT. Gorobets gave it to me. See, I wanted to be Ace of Spades. But the LT says, sorry, kid, you're too green. So he calls me 10 instead. It's okay, though. I get a few more kills under my belt. He'll move me up to Jack. Jack of Spades. Sounds better, right? I keep at it. Eventually, I'll make it to Ace. Think I'll skip Queen, though.
How long have you been a sharpshooter?
Shit. Long as I can remember. Had a rifle in my hand since I was 3. That's what my dad always says. Learned to shoot on our ranch, way west of here. Same as the LT. He's a farm kid, too.
When'd you enlist in the military?
Oh, they recruited me, what, a year ago? Taught me to kick even more ass than before. These guys, they really know how to kick some ass.
What do you do around here?
Kicking ass. Mostly kicking ass. See, we're watching the perimeter right now, looking for those fiends to come back. When they show their faces, that's when we go to work. One shot, one kill. That's the first Recon way.
Oh, usually talk.
Yeah.
It's not. Alright. Let's look at this guy first.
Wish I had a first Recon guy looking after me.
That was a glitch.
I'm Bitter Root, first Recon. You got a reason to talk to me?
Bitterroot, you have an unusual name.
You trying to start trouble? Or do you really not know where I got that name?
I didn't mean to offend. You don't have to tell me if you'd rather not.
It's a con name. You know, the great cons. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They owed me a name after all they put me through.
What happened to your parents?
They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served them right, if you ask me.
Tell me about what happened.
It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The cons asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest.
You don't really mean that, do you?
Don't I? Mister, you never met my parents. My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other cons said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass.
So your name, it comes from Bitter Springs.
You're not fully grown till you've taken a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the cons at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. That's all I got from the cons. It's all I ever want.
How'd you survive the massacre?
Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. Knew I didn't belong with the cons. Maybe he felt bad, too. About how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in.
You're not telling me something. You could have forgotten the whole mask. You couldn't have forgotten the whole mask.
It's like I tell Major Daughtry. Best not to look under a rock if you don't really want to know what's there. Could be that NCR found some blood on me and none of it mine. Could be that a few of those cons didn't die from NCR bullets. I had scores of my own to settle. Deeper ones than NCR ever had. Don't bother asking who they were with.
I've heard enough. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, that's probably best.
Not too friendly, are you?
Guess not. I don't mean nothing by it. You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me, I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends.
How long have you been with First Recon?
While, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark.
Father's the commanding officer? Is that allowed?
Yeah, look. He's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I'd get tired of talking before it was through.
Bye.
All right. Goodbye.
Alright. So, what was I doing? Oh. I wonder if I can talk to Boone again. Hold on, let's try.
What is it?
Were you at Bitter Springs with First Recon?
I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember.
You must have been at Bitter Springs. What happened there?
That part of my life's over now. And so is this discussion.
Alright. Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your wife.
Carla's...
Other question. Alright. He's not gonna talk to me. Alright, so... Yeah, I just kind of started something. Is there anybody else? Let's go
What
back
can I
to
do
Orbits.
for you?
Does the NCR usually offer bounties on people?
If they've
Jeez.
proven hard to kill, yes. Whatever it takes to get the job done, even if it means hiring help from outside the military.
Tell me about First Recon.
We're the finest sniper outfit in the whole NCR. If you need a bullet put into a target's eye from 800 yards away, you call us. Some of my team aren't without their share of scars, though, like Betsy and Sterling.
What's wrong with Sterling?
Corporal Sterling was an NCR ranger until he was captured by the Legion. They tortured him pretty badly. He wasn't able to be a ranger after that, but his eyes are still sharp, so I had him transferred to First Recon.
What about Bessie?
Cook, one of the fiends, ambushed her and 10 of spades. They both managed to escape, but not before Cook raped her. Betsy shrugged it off like it was nothing, but her behavior keeps getting worse. Always making passes at every woman who wanders by. It's inappropriate for anyone at First Recon to behave that way. I could discipline her, but I'd rather she get medical help.
I can talk to Betsy.
I'd appreciate it. As her CO, I could order her to get help, but I'd have her agree with the idea.
Tell me about First Recon.
We're the finest...
Oh, never mind. Alright. Bye. Okay, yeah, now I can go back to Ten of Spades and Bessie.
About time God was coming to him.
I heard about what happened.
The LT told you about that? Shit, man. That's shit.
Tell me what happened.
It was my fault. See, I was knocked out when it happened. The big guy sneaked up on us. I let Betsy down.
If you're unconscious, how could you have done anything?
Shit, you sound like the LT. I should have woken up. I shouldn't have gotten knocked out in the first place. That shit was my fault. I don't want to talk about it anymore, all right?
Why do you think you let Betsy down?
She's my goddamn partner. See, we work in pairs. We spot for each other, watch each other's backs. Nobody wanted to work with me. They said I was too green, but Betsy volunteered. Shit, you don't even know how big a deal that is. She trusts her life to the newbie, and I sit here and let her get raped by that piece of shit.
Never mind.
Yeah, DLT shouldn't have brought that shit up. Not with civvies, anyway. Ain't right.
Hey, I'm more important than a civvy. Oh, never mind. Okay, just making sure. All right. Let's talk to Betsy.
Yeah?
That you should know about this fucker.
You killed him? Well, shit. Here I dreamed up this whole elaborate revenge fantasy. Didn't really think I'd do it, but as long as the tubby bastard was actually alive, I could pretend like I would. Here, I owe you. Take it and get out of here, before I indulge my inner bitch and spoil the moment.
I got some dollars. All right.
Yeah?
You should get medical help. Hold on. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna do this. The reason I keep this around.
Yeah?
You should get medical help.
The lieutenant's been talking to you, hasn't he? Look, I don't need a head doctor. I'm first recon, damn it. You don't see the others crying about every little bruise and scrape, do you?
Mental trauma can slow you down or distract you, but to be treatable just like any other bullet wound.
Just another injury to take care of, huh? Well, when you put it that way. All right. You can tell the lieutenant I finally caved. There's a Dr. Usanagi who's supposed to be good at this sort of thing.
Bye.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Go back to bandolier armor. Go back to not Ten of Spades. Corbett's, wherever he is. Corbett's. Corbett's. Where'd you go? Should I come back later?
What can I do for you?
Okay.
I wish someone with your medical training had come along sooner. I think she'll actually stick with the treatment because of what you said. I was afraid that Betsy wouldn't go for long-term treatment because she didn't want to look bad in front of the rest of the squad. You settled that. Do me a favor and let Usanagi know Corporal Betsy is coming. I'd like to make sure the medical clinic has time for her.
Alright. Major Daughtry said I should talk to you about taking down Driver Nephi.
Whatever you need, we'll make sure it gets done.
I need your help to kill him.
What did you have in mind? You thinking of luring him into range of my snipers?
Exactly.
It's one hell of a risk you'd be taking, but if you're willing, we'll do everything we can to keep you alive.
Alright.
Listen, my team has a debt to settle with Nephi. We've seen too many of our boys get brained by that golf club of his. You lure him out for us, and if we can score some payback, we'll all pitch in caps for a reward. My team will take up positions around the old rock-crushing plant. They'll wait until they see Nephi, and then they'll start shooting. At that point, just keep your head down and stay out of range of his golf club. We'll take care of the rest. Get your rifles and move out, First Recon. We've got a fiend to kill.
Let's go. I'm gonna run in line with them. Oh no, they're faster than me. Not really. I'm faster. A little. Let's go kill us a team. Let's get going. I feel like we should be holding a rope like it's preschool. Boone's just lagging behind. I forgot where this guy is. Like, that's something. I thought they were gonna like run through the fence. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm pretty sure there's like landmines out here somewhere. Oh shit! I might get into combat here in a second. I'll be back with you guys in a sec. I'll loot some fiends. Cool. Alright. Oh man, they're out there. I forgot where these guys like to get set up. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, like over here. Oh, yeah, there's the 5th one. I was like, I swear to God, oh, shit. Yeah, knew it was somewhere. Not too badly injured, are they? Not limping. Oh, the lieutenant is. Got Boone.
We're all set up. You just lure Nephi close.
Yeah, I don't I don't like Boone not being like completely ready. So sorry, buddy.
I think I might have killed my last legionary.
Should I? Yeah, I will. I'm ready. No, I'll be using it a lot later. I'll use this. Come on, Boom. Let's go. I like this gun. It looks really cool. It really does suck though. I swear to God. Like I've killed him. Just like take his gun before. I try not to get any headshots here because then like there's a possibility of you hitting driver Nephi. What are the chances that the last fiend is driver Nephi? So let's get in there. And find out. I didn't see any heads pop. Did you guys see any heads pop? Not because I didn't. Alright, that's not him. Nope, but that was. Thank you, boys.
All mine.
Sweet. Don't want it. All right. I already searched you. Let's go through here, search all these people. I already searched you? Probably. And you. And there's stuff around here somewhere. They can loot. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna wait a few hours so they can give first recon a little bit of time to get back. Swear to God, half these things are Russian. Carrying vodka. Vodka. Oh, sent back. Oh, that wasn't cool. Alright. First try. Oh yeah, ammo. I don't have too much of a need for dirty water. Yeah. Yeah, let's wait 9. Alright, so instead of dealing with bullshit and running around, let's fast travel. Now's the time when we start doing quests for the NCR and such. First recon should already be back here. And it shouldn't have taken him more than 9 hours to run back here. You know, it took us like, what, 2-3 minutes to run over there in the first place? I think they could have gotten back in 9 hours. Once when I did this, Corporal Gorobets died. Like, he got blown up a couple of times in the first thing, and like, on the way back, he got killed or something. I don't know. Like, his body was just kind of like laying in the middle of the road. And I was like, what? Still a little sick. Cool. Yeah. So, where the fuck are these guys? It'd be kind of cool if they actually got, like, medical treatment. Like, I'm in the medical facility here. Yeah, I don't need any of this shit. But they're never gonna use it, so why not? Stealing is bad, kids. Don't do this. Yeah, this camp actually has like no surgeon, no doctor. I just found kind of weird. This guy's just gonna like do push-ups. That's cool. Why fucking Gorobets
Still
is
working
like
on that last bounty?
hanging out over here? I don't know. Wanna claim bounty?
If that's true, that'd be the last of... Well, well, well. Driver Nephi. Nothing to say, you son of a bitch? No tips on my golf swing? Lost a lot of good men to this psychopath. Morale's gonna be better now that he's gone. Here's the bounty I promised. I guess we can send first recon down to Camp Forlorn Hope. They need all the help they can get there. You've been one hell of a stroke of good luck, you know that? Those 3 scumbags probably killed 20 NCR troopers. And you bring them down alone. Wish I had a few grunts as good as you. Damn good working with you.
Hello.
Hello. I think there's more I can talk to him about. Whoa! What?
Over here.
Boone! What? You guys saw that, right?
I told you I wouldn't work against the NCR. I meant it.
Um.
I'm out of here.
What? No, I'm not okay with this. Yeah, fuck you. What the hell was that? Seriously. Alright. Sure, why not? Boone just decided he was gonna randomly kill a soldier. Probably gonna stole all that shit, actually.
I haven't got any more bounty.
Alright, sure, why not? Boone just casually running around with a sniper rifle in one hand. Doing some bicep curls with it, obviously.
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran?
I'm here to provide support. Is there anything I might be able to help with?
You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word.
Any other problems?
Yeah. On top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out.
You seem calm.
Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands.
Who are the fiends? Nah, you guys know who the fucking fiends are. I'll do that later. I'll start it.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building.
Alright, I could look into who's leaking NCR intelligence.
Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Ugh, Captain Curtis, that fucker. What's NCR's role in NCR operations?
It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here, we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here.
Things mostly quiet between here and the dam?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. Sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there.
What challenges do the NCR face here?
Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright. So... yeah. What should I do first? I think I'll... Yeah, I'll talk to Curtis. Can you guys see anything? I can't see anything. Hold on. Settings. Play. Brightness. Sweet. Oh, I can see now. Yay! Alright.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis.
Colonel Shu wanted me to help you look into the recent intelligence leak.
Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago.
Where should I start?
You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd, or Sergeant Contreras, maybe. Careful with Contreras, though. He's not above suspicion himself. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. I'm just itching to return the favor.
What do you do here?
Officially, I'm in charge of Bravo Company. But since General Oliver has Bravo and most of our forces here garrisoned, I'm free to do other things. So I work with Colonel Shu on logistics, patrols, supply lines, reinforcements, that sort of thing. Lately, it's been less about that, and more about figuring out how that information is getting leaked to raiders. It's a big base with a lot of unhappy soldiers. They get stir-crazy. Hard to separate the malcontents from the actual culprit.
Bye. Alright. So I already know who it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it. Let's talk to Boyd. I don't know, maybe she'll let me help her. Maybe. We'll find out.
What is it, soldier?
Who are you?
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
You need help?
Sorry, this is state business what I'm working on. You'd have to do a lot more NCR ass-kissing before they'd let you help me with this one.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Have you heard anything suspicious lately?
Now, what kind of MP would I be if I didn't notice anything suspicious? I've had soldiers go AWOL, break-ins, thefts, you name it.
Who's missing?
Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. He left on a dangerous assignment. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now I think he feels guilty not having any way to check up on him.
What else can you tell me about Anders?
I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in and get out quietly. Colonel Shu would really be the person to talk to.
Tell me about break-ins.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of forced entry, but I've had reports of someone sneaking into the control tower at night. It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. Kids today. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Most soldiers around the base don't have that.
Would you be willing to give me the control tower access so I can... Wait, hold on. Would you be willing to give me the control tower access keys so I can check it out?
Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old communications equipment. If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. There's something about this I really don't like. And if I weren't tied up here, I'd be staking it out personally.
You said there've been thefts?
Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little weasel. But he's too slick to let anyone catch him doing it. We've searched his possessions a dozen times. Nothing.
I'll keep an eye out for your missing supplies.
Good. The more guns you can recover, the more I'll be able to use to shoot Contreras for being inept.
I like her. Bye. Alright. So, I'm gonna say right now, Contreras did it. Contreras is selling the guns. He's selling the guns to, somebody, I don't remember who, but we're gonna go take care of that now. And get me all of the ammo I'm ever gonna need, ever. So Contreras is over here. You can go in here, talk to him a little bit.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything? Nope. Not gonna talk to me. Alright, cool. So this is gonna take me 6 hours to do, so yeah, I'll be back. Hey, I got it. Alright, cool. That literally took me probably 30 minutes. Because, nah, it was, nah. But here's the manuscript, or the manuscript. Here's the manifest for all the guns that he's been stealing. Now we're gonna go talk to him. And Boone will ever come down here. We'll take all Boone
Fine
shit.
by me. I'd really like my beret back, please.
I'm sure you would. And
So you're
here's what we
back.
do. We give him everything we own. And now we buy everything that's any sort of use to anything. Everything that's any sort of value. 308. Alright, maybe we can give one of these missile launchers back. That one. And, should that be good? Yeah, that'll be good. Hold on. No, let's give back the Ultra Jets. Take the buff outs. Okay.
Another.
Now, I never think this through that much. But, I never keep a melee weapon like I'm supposed to. I do have a sniper rifle now with a bunch of ammo. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get up behind him. Become hidden.
What do you think you're doing?
Headshot.
Now, you might be wondering, why'd you do that? I'll explain right here. Everything I just sold him is in his inventory. Cool, huh? Just take everything. Yeah, take everything. Come here. Get your, armor back. I think Boone needs it more than I do.
Fine by
In his
me.
inventory. What did he have? He had his first Recon beret. He had his Battle of the Armor. Oh, no, I'm gonna keep that for a second. Hold on. And he had his sunglasses. He's happy because he has his beret back. Alright. And take that. Put it in there. I can give his armor back.
Fine by me.
Cool. No, he's not naked anymore. Fix that with that. Put those on. Put that on. fix any of this shit that I might have. Can I run? Yeah, I can. And I have all this nice, cool stuff. And hunting rifle. And yeah. And that's how you take care of that. And you have a bunch of money, and best part is the 308 ammo, if you ever need to use it. Notice how I had like 300 before, now I have like 1500. So, yeah. It's usually where I get all of my 308 ammo for the entire game. I'm never going to use that much. Especially with the Gunrunner's Arsenal DLC. Eventually, as soon as I feel like I have enough ammo, I'm going to be using the Barrett 50 cal more than anything else. Going to, did I already get the, no, I didn't, alright. Wait, what? Hold on. I forgot. Maybe I can, I'm very sure I can go out from this way. I'm just gonna do that. Just like I could talk to Boyd afterwards anyway. You know what, I'm gonna talk to Boyd first, because I get probably my favorite gun in the game. I don't use it that much because I have Gunrunner's Arsenal, but still like my favorite gun.
You're back.
So there was Neffs.
Not the kind.
Sorry, what's that? Oh, I have proof that Sergeant Contreras is involved in criminal activity.
That may be the worst kept secret on the base. I'd be more surprised if you had proof he wasn't involved in criminal activity. But if you have proof, you're the envy of every MP stationed here. What'd you find?
I hacked into his computer and found evidence that he is selling NCR guns.
Little bastard. I'm sure some of those find their way into the hands of our enemies, too. All right, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna have him rounded up. Pretty impressive work there. Wish I could keep you around. But for helping me nail this guy, I think you should have a little keepsake. Here. It's not contraband, but I confiscated it from Contreras last week, because he was being smarmy and I was sick of his bullshit.
Yay. This machine. This machine is a 308 type rifle. And I will show you right here. It is also an M1 Grand, or Garand, however you want to say it. I say Grand. But it is a very amazing gun, and I love it so much. It is just, like, so beautiful. World War II is my favorite war to study. I'm a history buff. You don't know that already. But World War II is definitely my favorite war to study, and any weapons that are, like, from that era are just amazing to me. There's another DLC. Probably the first one I'll be doing. You go to Arizona, you do all this shit. I'm from Arizona, that's pretty cool. And, you know, that's always fun. Oh, yeah. Lost my train of thought, and I was like, what am I talking about? Yeah, you can also get a Thompson M1A1 and a, and a Colt M1911. Colt M1911, in real life, my favorite gun. Fun facts. But in the game, my favorite gun is this machine right here. There's a control tower that I need to, I think this is a control tower. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it is. Okay, now we're gonna wait a while. Alright, so normally I have to go in here and check a million times, but I actually got really lucky, and what the fuck are you doing, Boone? He's like, I'm gonna keep going inside the building. And so I usually go in there, dead-ass do, and I keep checking the building a million times, but I actually caught the culprit red-handed. I saw him walking in the building. Wait, what? No, I have the key. What am I doing?
Lupa, this is Frumentarius Picus. Over. Afternoon patrol enters Fiend Tip. What are you doing here? You don't have clearance.
I have clearance for catching spies.
I don't know what you mean. Found you.
Yeah, Curtis is the one leaking information. I'm gonna take his 9mm as well as ammo, his activation codes, and his beret, and his controller tower access, and his armor, and fix my armor. With his. I don't know. I don't know. I like the I like the first Recon beret so much better because, like, I don't know, it just looks better, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not really a beret person at all. I don't wear berets. Never want to wear a beret. Never had any real interest in wearing a beret ever. But, you know. Alright. Now I can go talk to Shu about this crud. And something else interesting is going to happen.
Yes? What is it?
This is like the only point when he seems like genuinely concerned. He's like, yes? What is it? You won't be having trouble with intelligence leaks anymore.
What happened?
I don't know. I'll ask in a minute. I caught Curtis.
Curtis, something's not right. He came to me today saying he was worried about the monorail. Had me put him in charge of the inspection crew. Listen, you've got to get to the monorail. If it's been sabotaged, we're completely crippled here. Go.
Alright, so... yeah, the monorail sabotaged. Now, I don't know if there's a way to actually save the monorail, because as soon as you step onto the platform where the monorail is, like right out here, as soon as you step out here, the monorail just leaves, and you're like, oh shit, no, come back, and you like you shoot at it, you're like, wait, come back, and it blows up, and then falls over, and you're fucked, and you're like, well, okay, there's nothing I can do about it. And then you can go up here and glitch around and be like, and like fucking run around, like fly around and shit. And then you could jump up here. Alright, anyway, alright, cool. And yeah, so I don't know if there's actually a way to save the monorail. And I don't know, I guess I could like look it up on the internet. But who does that? I'm kidding. I do that a lot, but not really. I did it for a couple of... getting off topic. Anyway, somebody tell me, somebody comment, somebody do something, somebody email me or some shit, and tell me, yo, dumbass, there is a way to save the monorail and help out the NCR even further. And I've played this game 900 million times, like, not knowing how to do that. I'm like, where is this guy?
What happened?
Monorail died.
God damn it. How could I have let
God
this happen?
damn it.
If only we'd caught this sooner, before he got to the monorail. Still, this investigation has been valuable to us, and you deserve to be compensated for it. The NCR appreciates the work you've done. Will there be anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna go over here. Talk this bit. Wait, hold on. There's a quest that this guy never gave me.
What is it?
Maybe it's in here. Yep, it's here. He sent a NCR Ranger out to Vault 3, and that's why I was like, oh, let me just go discover the South Vegas ruins over here, and because that's where Vault 3 is. He sent a ranger out there, and he was like, the ranger got all fucked up and shit, and you're like, oh, I gotta help him, or, well, you don't know if he got fucked up or anything, but you know that he hasn't come back or reported or anything, and you're like, yep, the fucker's dead. So, yeah.
You're back.
Can I help you with the investigation now? Nope, you're a bitch. Alright, cool. Yeah, I guess that's an episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate the support. And, yeah. Thanks, guys. So, only you can prevent corporate espionage. Lol. Off topic. Wow, I'm really tired. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave a like. Leave a subscribe. You know, it's not really something you can leave something for. There's Major Daughtry just hanging out in the corner again. And, yeah. Leave a comment. Tell me everything I did wrong. I know there's a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Your Italian brother is definitely out. Boom.